Washington Examiner joins us now with some analysis of the president's post-election news conference and of the election itself. Welcome, Tiana.
Hi, thank you for having me.
First of all, your take on the president's heated exchange with CNN's Jim Acosta.
So naturally, what Acosta does is hardly reporting. It's closer to grandstanding than anything. And I don't think that President Trump is wrong to be upset with it. That being said, Trump does himself no favors when he calls the media blanket enemy of the people. It makes it a little bit more difficult for him to correctly criticize when reporters like Acosta do use an open forum just to try and get a viral clip to prove that they are part of the resistance.
Trump says he has to be aggressive, Tiana, because he's not treated fairly by the media. What are your thoughts on that?
So, again, my issue with the media's treatment of Trump is less that they are critical of him and more that they aren't equal opportunity critics. They took an 8-year break during the Obama administration, and as we saw with every single glowing profile of Beto O'Rourke, of Andrew Gillum, they are only hard on one party, and it's all determined by what letter you have after your name. So should Trump be as critical of the media asking legitimate questions about his presidency? I don't think so. Clearly, it resonates with his base. However, he's not wrong when he says that there is clearly a bias not only in coverage, but also in tone and tenor.
Moving on to the election itself and the shift of power in Congress, do you think that the Republicans and the president will be able to get anything accomplished? I mean, do you think that they and the Democrats are going to try to work together?
So I'm going to remain hopeful. I think that if Nancy Pelosi wants to remain Speaker of the House, she knows that appealing to the most emotional and angriest portion of her base is not going to get much done for her or for her agenda. I think that strangely, if Republicans wanted to make any progress on health care and wanted to slow the Democrats' rapid ascent into all supporting single payer, Republicans would be wise to take some of what Trump's HHS has done in terms of price transparency for the pharmaceutical industry and for hospital pricing, and perhaps package those into actual congressional bills. And perhaps that could get done. It is populist enough that I think you could actually get some takers in the Democratic Party. But again, it remains to be seen. We don't even know who the speaker will be, but assuming that it is Nancy Pelosi, I think that perhaps she will realize that this is an opportunity.
What was the biggest surprise to you last night, Tiana?
So I think the fact that Democrats lost the 3 most hyped races that they were out for, the race against Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke's loss, and the Florida governor and Senate seat. The fact that all 3 of those, given the amount of media attention, given the amount of hype, I mean, honestly, I was not expecting Beto to win. However, I assumed that one of the seats in Florida, just given not only the media hype, but also the polling, would have been taken by a Democrat. But apparently, I mean, Republicans did well. I mean, those last-minute rallies by Trump probably did help.
And I think that viewers are becoming more savvy, even though what they're hearing and seeing in the mainstream media at times.
Definitely. I mean, I think with this media environment, you have to be a little careful about not only what network you're receiving your news from, but the individual reporters as well. Not all reporters are created equally.
All right. Tiana Lowe with the Washington Examiner. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.